Let's talk about Kobe's new book, Mamba Mentality, because it dropped on Tuesday. And it was particular interest around here because he writes in depth about Tracy McGrady and Paul Pierce. Shout out to longtime NBA photog Andrew Bernstein, who did all the amazing pictures in this book. And guys, I want to read you some of the portions where he's talking about you.
What are you talking about?
Starting with Paul. Kobe writes, Paul Pierce was one of the toughest players I ever had to guard. Oh, look at this old-time emotional
That's what I'm talking about, Cole. Finally some respect around here.
Wait.
That's what I'm talking about,
Don't
Cole.
jump the gun, Paul, because wait till you hear the rest of it. He really understood how to use his body. He would use his heft to shield you.
Right.
And he would use his size to shoot over you. So, you know.
Hefty.
using my diesel on
Right?
him.
What did you think? What do you think of that?
That's what I'm talking about, Cole. Finally some respect around here. He knew what it was. Right, finally.
How would Paul use
Look at
his
this.
heft?
Look, I was just stronger than him. Look. I put that body on him.
Listen,
Come on now.
Paul wasn't the most athletic player.
I'm going to put that shoulder into you. Look at that. Put that heft on him right there. Get the layup.
He wasn't the fastest player, the quickest player, but he knew how to use, he had great footwork. He knew how to use his body.
Man.
He had crazy
Just too
pump
strong
fakes.
for these guys.
And he was
I
strong.
was too strong.
He was strong.
I couldn't jump over to them, so I go right through them.
Did any coach try to get you to change your body type throughout your career?
What works, works.
Okay.
Listen, this works.
I'm just asking. All right,
You scared of me to drive, so I'm going to pull up.
Right.
Then when I drive, I'm going to put the shoulder into your chest. Look, right here, I'm going to body you up. Get the layup. Right. Let's go.
He knew how to use his body.
And then if you don't come up on threes, here we go, threes now. Come on.
Tracy, please save me here. Let's talk about T-Mac. This could go on all day. Kobe writing about Tracy McGrady. Quote, T-Mac had some magic to his game. That's a nice little pun there. This music really breaks me up. Tracy might have been, in effect, the hardest matchup. He could do just about everything on offense.
Hey.
There you go, T-Mac.
Listen, man, thank you, Kobe, for giving me my roses while I'm still here on the earth.
Not waiting for the funeral.
Nah, he was, listen, I came in, I used to stay at this man's house.
Right.
I just knew how gifted he was gonna be, right? So watching him, seeing him blossom before I ever reached, my stardom, I was like, okay, I'm gunning for him, right? This is the guy that I'm gunning for. And he just brought the best out of me. That's just what it was. And I worked religiously of trying to get better and have no flaws in my game. And as you see, I mean, he praised me for that, for not having, really any flaws, being able to do anything.
I had no flaws. I'd like a life where I could sit on television and go, I have no flaws. That will never, ever happen. Once you won your first of 2 scoring titles, did y'all stop practicing together? Stop working out together?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right. I wasn't sure.
I never worked out with Kobe until I was pretty much done playing basketball. Like, it got too competitive.
Well, that's what I mean. That was my question.
Right.
Like, did you guys get to, like, that you couldn't?
Yeah, so that was the thing. Like, and I know Kobe, right?
Yeah.
He needs that edge. So when we started, he saw me coming up.
That's what I mean.
He kind of, separated himself a little bit, and I understood that.
Yeah.
Like, I want to do the same. I don't want to be friends with somebody that I'm really gunning for. You know what I mean?
Plus, also, once those scoring titles were in play and y'all both wanted them, then of course
That's
you're
all
not going to
about-
help each
see,
other
that
out.
was the competitive nature of the early 2000s. Everybody tried to get an edge.
We just had 2 people punch each other in the face on the court. So don't sit here and go, oh, in the old days we were tough, and now nobody. They're all friends. They're not all friends.
Well, Rondo from the old school. We all know that.
I say this.
We know that.
It's good to hear that from Kobe, well-accomplished NBA player, one of the best players that I've ever faced, and he would never, ever say that to anybody while he was playing this game. So it's good that he's coming out saying.
By the way, he did not compliment that many people in this book. So the fact that we have 2 of them on set today says a lot.
That's what I'm talking about.
I did something well in my years.
I want to flip the script a little bit, though. I want to know what the toughest part was about checking Kobe.
I mean, he had an all-around game. See, when I first started guarding Kobe, it was his first step was tremendous.
Right.
I mean, he was so athletic. So all game, I just wanted him to shoot jumpers. So it was just like, if his jumpers rolling, there's nothing you can do. Because his first step, he was so athletic, so quick. I mean, he had every skill in the book. I mean, from mid-range to threes, fadeaways. I mean, he's the closest thing we've seen to Jordan.
It's tough to guard a guy.
And he might shoot 41 times.
He's relentless. He's fearless. He has a competitive spirit that I've never seen. And he could do pretty much everything. Go left, he go right. Turn left shoulder, turn right shoulder.
Shoot
he has
with the
all
left.
the move, pump fake. He could shoot going left, shoot going right. I mean, there was nothing he couldn't do.
Was there any, like, make him go to his left? And was there any, like, little...
It wasn't.
It was make him shoot a jump shot.
Okay.
A lone contested jump shot.
Right.
Right.
That was the
scout report.
book on him?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, because if he got to the rim, you know, he was a great finisher. He can find people.
But that's
he just
easy,
cause havoc.
But that's easy said and done because if we have our jumper rolling, Kobe has it, forget
Nothing you
about
can
it.
do.
Right.
Let's forget about it.